Let's talk operating system stuff for a moment here. Operating system abstraction. What does it mean that on your computer you have files and those files are stored on the hard drive? How is it actually done? It's done through abstraction. And in operating system there's a lot of layers of abstraction there. One of these layers is called the hard drive or the mass storage driver. So for the operating system to understand from the upper level, the program level, how to actually align these bits on their hardware. Do you understand that files do not actually exist there on their computer as these self-contained units? In the same way as we have a canvas and we start dividing it with lines, it's still the same canvas. It doesn't take a knife to it and just split it in two. Hello everybody, let's talk about the modern operating system and device driver implementation in there. What I read from a book by a computer science professor named Andrew Tannenbaum about this is that when you have drivers in an operating system, not all those drivers are in the kernel, but when they have been installed, they are run at the kernel level, so not in user space. There are some operating systems that can run drivers in user space, but when you install a driver or on Windows, for example, an antivirus software, there's stuff that runs on the kernel level there, and it's being loaded as the kernel loads, so it goes to the very beginning of the booting process also in the machine. So it's being done through some kind of linking there, that there's the driver and the driver is being linked into the kernel, and for some magical reason it loads during the boot up process when it has been installed there. So you can install a device driver then from user space and it loads in the kernel space there.